Well, Temperance is to me a very interesting card. It's kind of like talking about the union of opposites. Temperance, like before Temperance is death, after Temperance is devil. So it's kind of like stuck right in the middle. And yet, it is angelic card, right? So let me just give you this general meaning for you, and this is your kind of like ground energy. So it's kind of, what's a go-to when you kind of like feel a bit off or odd in this particular period of time. So this card really talks about balance and peace and patience, but also about moderation. And we know that one thing about you guys, you don't do anything in moderation, right? So keep in mind that Aries is the first fire sign. Then you're going in the next one, which is Leo, and then you're going to Sagittarius. So this is basically the process in the fire signs. Then fire is under air, and then you would go into air signs, which means the energy is going to be even higher, where maybe the main thing is going to be, I want to make this a better world. I really want to make sure that things make sense, where this is like more or less go, go, go. So you're jumping kind of like 2 levels up in this particular month, if you really wish to say that, right? So your relationships can be very harmonious this month, and I guess this card is going to tell me that you are going to learn not to allow yourself to be kind of dragged into other people's conflict, or let small things kind of like to get you off the balance. You know what they say, don't sweat the small stuff. This can also talk about it, finding that final peace and tranquility, and then you're feeling that zen, kind of like feeling contentment, and you're truly in touch with who you are inside. So also, you're going to have your own moral compass, and it's going to be kind of like finding the inspiration and aspiration inside of yourself to set other goals. When this comes to a relationship thing, this is one of the best cards you can get. It signifies harmonious things, where you find this like perfect balance of love with your partner. It's also commitment, it's also respect, and this is also one of the cards that signifies soulmates, right? If you have been having relationship problems and too many verbs in that sentence, then this is an indicator that they are going to be resolved. And if you have been holding your relationship back in order to move forward, this is going forward. We are still in the shadow of Mercury retrograde, so you may have been dealing with some kind of adjustments, or maybe there were issues that happened in your relationship, not necessarily in between the partners, could be outside forces that kind of like pushed you off the track, right? So this is, again, not only that this is going to be in a relationship, but because the relationship is almost like indicator of everything else that is going on in life. And if you're single, as I said, then the balance that you are able to achieve in your life is going to make kind of like that opening. It's going to be in a room that you can have a loving partner coming in. So when it comes to money, this is a good time to set goals, as you're going to have patience, you're going to have persistence to achieve what you want. So it's also going to be lots of hard work and dedication. And if you're hoping for promotions and career advancement, kind of like it's really telling you, look, be patient, do not jump at the first opportunity, because there's a chance of something better further down the line, right? Keep in mind, nothing before August 15th, we are still under the shadow of Mercury retrograde. You might learn to regret it. You might live to regret it, right? But also be careful to practice moderation in relation to money, as now it's not a time to maintain the balance and build your savings, but rather take risks with money and make kind of like even risky investments. So that goes a little bit different way. I also think this kind of in health would affect, that you're kind of curbing unhealthy habits, and that also you are trying to do a lots of meditations and zen and things that sort of like release stress, Epsom, salt baths, kind of a thing, because that is going to start giving you boost that you need. The month is sort of going to be kind of crowned with you listening to your inner guidance, and you're going to feel very spiritually connected. You know, that angelic kind of expression that we kind of have in this card, it's going to be very prevalent, right? So this is going to be finding right balance between your mind, body, and spirit. So patience, remember about patience as you follow your spiritual path, and know that everything is happening at the pace it is meant to. So no rush, and also no worries.